This isn't just another Hollywood wedding. This is the moment Selena Gomez's fans have been waiting for. The moment she finally walks away from years of heartbreak and public scrutiny into a future she chose for herself. Selena and Blanco are getting married, and while their love story has been unfolding for the world to see, their wedding day is shaping up to be one of the most private, dramatic, and closely guarded events in recent celebrity history. But make no mistake, just because the ceremony is behind closed doors doesn't mean the rest of the world isn't watching. Justin Bieber is spiraling online, big-name celebrities are playing musical chairs with their RSVPs, and fans are dissecting every rumor, every sighting, and every leaked image to piece together the story. Selena Gomez, once mocked for her love life, is now standing at the center of a wedding so secretive that even her closest guests don't know where they're going. And if that doesn't sound like the setup to the most talked-about wedding of the decade, just wait until you hear what's happening behind the scenes. Because as much as Selena and Benny tried to keep things quiet, their wedding setup alone has already turned into a spectacle. Picture this. You're invited to one of the biggest celebrity weddings of the year, but you don't even know where it's happening. That's the reality for Selena Gomez and Blanco's guests. Everyone traveling to Montecito has been instructed to check into specific hotels, stay put, and wait for a shuttle to pick them up on the big day. No one's been given the address, no maps, no details, just a promise that they'll be escorted to the venue when the time comes. At first, people thought it was over the top, but when leaks revealed massive tents being constructed, delivery trucks arriving around the clock, and even drones hovering overhead to capture photos, fans realized the secrecy wasn't paranoia, it was protection. And it's protection that Selena has earned. After years of having every relationship and heartbreak dissected under a microscope, this moment is about control. Industry insiders say the wedding is easily a $1 million production, with chandeliers set to sparkle under custom-built tents, flowers imported by the truckload, and an army of staff moving like clockwork to ensure nothing goes wrong. This isn't just another A-list wedding, it's a production on the scale of an award show, crafted to make sure Selena and Benny's vows happen on their terms, not through the lens of a paparazzi camera. The secrecy also speaks volumes about the pressure surrounding this couple. In a world where celebrity privacy barely exists, Selena's team has built a fortress, not just a wedding. It's a direct response to the media chaos she's faced in the past, and it shows how determined she is to protect this milestone moment. For guests, it might be nerve-wracking not knowing where they're headed. For fans, it's a reminder that Selena has taken back control of her story, making her wedding day one of the most secure and highly anticipated celebrity events in years. But the secrecy around the venue is only one piece of the puzzle, because the guest list is already making headlines. At a wedding like Selena Gomez and Blanco's, the ceremony isn't the only thing making headlines. The guest list is just as much of a spectacle. Fans were glued to every rumor and paparazzi sighting, desperate to know who scored an invite to what's quickly becoming one of the most high-profile celebrity weddings of the year. And of course, the names did not disappoint. Taylor Swift, Selena's longtime friend and loyal supporter through years of public ups and downs, was seen in California days before the big event. Paris Hilton, Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, and Ashley Park were also confirmed to attend, turning this celebration into a star-studded reunion that had social media buzzing with excitement. The anticipation grew so much that TikTok practically turned into a prediction machine. Fans were posting videos guessing which celebrity might give a surprise performance, who would shed tears during the vows, and whether Taylor Swift herself would end up taking on the role of MC. For many, this guest list symbolized more than just famous faces. It was proof of Selena's place in Hollywood's inner circle, and a celebration of the friendships she's built after years of personal struggle. The energy online was electric, with hashtags like Samru Selena Wedding and Benny and Selena climbing the charts. But just when it seemed like the lineup couldn't get any bigger, disappointment struck. Meryl Streep, who had built a heartwarming connection with Selena while filming Only Murders in the Building, pulled out of the wedding with less than 24 hours' notice. Her reason? She's filming The Devil Wears Prada 2, a project fans are equally excited about, but the news still stung. On Reddit, one comment summed up the mood. Of all the people to cancel, it had to be Miranda Priestly herself? Brutal. Luckily, her close friend Martin Short is still expected to attend, and fans joked he'd bring double the personality to make up for her absence. Still, Merrill's last-minute cancellation is proof that not even the most carefully crafted guest list can escape the chaos that follows a Hollywood wedding. And while fans debated who showed up and who didn't, the bigger controversy wasn't about the guests. It was about who Selena hired to plan the entire wedding. If there's one detail about Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's wedding that has sparked just as much conversation as the guest list, it's the choice of wedding planner. Selena didn't go with a newcomer or a boutique organizer. She went straight to Mindy Weiss, the undisputed queen of celebrity weddings. With a resume that includes Kim Kardashian's lavish ceremonies, Serena Williams' unforgettable event, Diana Ross's family celebrations, and Travis Barker's wedding to Kourtney Kardashian, Mindy has become Hollywood's go-to for once-in-a-lifetime occasions. But her most infamous client connection is the one that has fans buzzing. She also planned Justin and Hailey Bieber's wedding. That one fact was enough to split the internet. Some critics accused Selena of being obsessive, suggesting she could have chosen any other high-profile planner to avoid comparisons. But others were quick to defend her, pointing out that Mindy is essentially the default planner for A-listers. As one TikTok user put it in a viral video, there are 3 things guaranteed in Hollywood: a Marvel movie every year, a Kardashian scandal, and Mindy Weiss planning your wedding. For Selena, who wanted her big day to be flawless and secure, Mindy's track record made her the obvious choice, regardless of any awkward associations. Still, the irony wasn't lost on tabloids or fans. The idea that Selena's dream wedding is being shaped by the same hands that curated her ex's ceremony was simply too much for the internet to ignore. Headlines emphasized the connection, Reddit threads filled with speculation, and social media users debated whether Selena was making a bold statement or simply hiring the best in the business. Either way, the decision only fueled the drama surrounding her wedding, proving once again that in Selena's world, even the smallest detail can turn into a headline. But while fans argued over the symbolism, Justin himself was already making sure he stayed at the center of the conversation. While Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco are preparing to say "I do," Justin Bieber is dominating headlines for all the wrong reasons. On the very same day as Selena's wedding, Justin flooded Instagram with more than 15 posts in less than 12 hours. The mix of cryptic Bible verses, moody basketball selfies, and captions that read like personal diary entries left fans unsettled. One viral tweet summed it up perfectly: "He's definitely spiraling. Posting scriptures in between gym pics is not normal." The sheer volume and tone of the posts felt less like casual updates and more like a man unraveling in real time. The timing of Justin's behavior hasn't gone unnoticed. Fans immediately recalled long-standing rumors that on his own wedding day to Hailey Bieber, Justin allegedly called or texted Selena 23 times. Selena even seemed to reference this in her song Ring, where she sings, "Yeah, I received your message. All 23. You know I'm Jordan with it." Whether it was a desperate attempt to reach out or simply old wounds resurfacing, the memory is still fresh in the minds of fans who see Justin's social media outburst as history repeating itself. Adding fuel to the fire, old interview clips resurfaced showing Justin candidly admitting that he once believed marriage would fix all his problems, only to experience an emotional breakdown shortly after. For fans, it was impossible to ignore the parallel between his past struggles and his current behavior. As Selena confidently moves forward into a new chapter, Justin's posts paint a very different picture. One of regret, turmoil, and a man who can't seem to escape the shadow of what once was. And if Justin's behavior wasn't enough drama, Selena's own inner circle has already stirred up reminders of past scandals. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco may look like the perfect couple as they head into their wedding day, but fans haven't forgotten the cracks that once threatened to shatter their relationship. The most infamous controversy? The Teresa Marie incident, a scandal that continues to haunt the couple every time her name resurfaces. Teresa, who was once one of Selena's closest friends, was spotted leaving a late-night dinner with Benny, sparking whispers of betrayal. Things escalated even further when Selena allegedly discovered Teresa's earrings inside Benny's car, a discovery that set the internet ablaze with speculation. What happened next only fueled the drama. Neighbors reportedly overheard shouting, glass breaking, and even Selena in tears at the couple's home that same night. Whether those claims were exaggerated or not, social media quickly exploded with theories about a potential breakup. Twitter threads, TikTok breakdowns, and Reddit posts flooded timelines as fans dissected every detail, from the timeline of events to the look on Selena's face in photos taken shortly after. For weeks, it felt like the relationship was hanging by a thread, and Teresa's name became synonymous with controversy in the fandom. Eventually, Selena and Benny appeared to reconcile, presenting a united front and quietly moving past the rumors. But the internet never truly lets go. Even months later, every time Selena posts a photo with Teresa or mentions her in passing, the comments section fills with reminders of the earrings scandal. It became one of those moments that fans couldn't forget, no matter how much the couple wanted to move forward. Now, with reports suggesting that Teresa has been invited to the wedding, the tension has resurfaced all over again. On Reddit, one fan wrote, "If Teresa walks down that aisle as a guest, Selena is stronger than I'll ever be." Another commented, "Can't believe the earrings scandal didn't blacklist her forever." For some, Teresa's presence represents forgiveness and growth. For others, it's a wound that still feels too fresh. Either way, her rumored attendance ensures that even on Selena's happiest day, the ghosts of past scandals continue to cast a shadow over the celebration. But despite the messy history, the actual ceremony is shaping up to be just as unconventional as the couple themselves. When it comes to Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's wedding, one thing is certain: it won't be traditional. Fans have already learned there won't be a first dance, a detail leaked by someone close to the planning team. That revelation alone set off a wave of speculation online. Could Benny surprise Selena by performing a brand new song instead? Might they release a track together the same night, turning their wedding into not just a celebration, but a global music moment? For a couple that's both creative and unconventional, the possibilities feel endless. Food has also become a major talking point. Selena and Benny famously celebrated their engagement with a Taco Bell picnic, and fans are convinced the fast food chain will make a cheeky appearance on the wedding menu. TikTok videos predicting the reception food have gone viral, with theories ranging from Taco Bell late-night snacks to an entire pickle bar, since the couple has often joked about their mutual obsession with pickles. For supporters, these details reflect the authenticity that makes Selena relatable. She may be one of the biggest pop stars in the world, but she's still the same girl who loves a casual meal. But the conversation didn't stop with tacos and pickles. In a surprising twist, PETA decided to insert itself into the wedding narrative by sending the couple vegan caviar and chips, urging them to keep the menu cruelty-free. While some applauded the gesture, many fans rolled their eyes, knowing Selena's down-to-earth food preferences. On Twitter, one fan wrote, "This girl lives for Taco Bell. PETA can chill." For others, the move highlighted how even activist organizations want to attach themselves to a wedding that has become one of the most talked-about events in Hollywood. All of this speculation underscores just how invested people are in Selena's big day. From whether Benny will serenade his bride to what food will be served, fans are dissecting every possible detail. And while no one knows exactly what surprises the wedding will hold, one thing is guaranteed. Whatever choices Selena and Benny make, they'll spark headlines and dominate social media. For a couple constantly navigating public scrutiny, this wedding isn't just a private celebration. It's an event that will live on in pop culture for years to come. But beyond the food and music, this wedding represents something deeper, a transformation in Selena's life and image. For years, Selena Gomez's love life wasn't her own. It was public property. From the early days of her Disney Channel fame to the highly publicized highs and lows of her relationship with Justin Bieber, every detail became tabloid fodder. Every heartbreak was amplified, every reconciliation dissected, and every rumor turned into a viral headline. Fans who grew up watching her career unfold know the weight she has carried, and that's exactly why this wedding feels so different. It's not a performance for the cameras, it's not a PR stunt, and it's not for validation. It's Selena choosing privacy, stability, and control for the first time in her personal life. By enforcing strict guest rules, keeping the venue a mystery, and building literal walls of security around the ceremony, Selena is sending a message louder than any press statement ever could. She's no longer defined by the chaos of her past. She's not the girl stuck in someone else's shadow, endlessly linked to her exes or dragged into fan wars. She's a woman creating her own peace, a bride writing her own story without letting outsiders decide the narrative. And that in itself is a powerful transformation. Fans see it too, and the internet has rallied behind her in a way that feels both supportive and celebratory. On TikTok, one viral post declared, "This isn't just a wedding, it's Selena saying she's finally free." Across Twitter and Reddit, users echoed the sentiment, praising her for stepping into a new chapter, while others remained stuck in the past. With Justin Bieber's erratic social media posts highlighting instability, Selena's carefully guarded, joy-filled wedding stands as the opposite, a symbol of growth, maturity, and a woman who has finally taken back her power. But the question now is whether this peace will last, or if the ghosts of the past will keep haunting her new beginning. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's wedding isn't just a celebration of love, it's a moment the entire world is watching unfold. From the secret location and strict guest protocols to the star-studded invite list and the shadow of Justin Bieber's social media spiral, this event has become more than a wedding. It's a cultural moment, mixing mystery, drama, and speculation in a way only Hollywood can. Every detail, from the giant tents to the last-minute celebrity cancellations, has reminded fans just how carefully Selena is protecting her happiness while the world tries to peek inside. But what makes this day even more significant is what it represents for Selena herself. After years of being tied to public heartbreaks and tabloid narratives, she's rewriting her story on her own terms. This isn't just about walking down the aisle, it's about stepping into a new chapter defined by stability, growth, and peace. For fans, the symbolism is clear. Selena has moved forward, even as echoes of the past try to drag her back. The contrast between her private joy and Justin's public unraveling couldn't be more striking, and that irony hasn't been lost on anyone watching. So the question lingers. Will this wedding finally silence the ghosts of Selena's past, or will the drama continue to chase her no matter how far she runs? Only time will tell. What we do know is that this day has already cemented itself as one of the most talked about celebrity weddings in recent history. And whether you see it as a love story, a Hollywood spectacle, or the closing of an old chapter, one thing is certain: Selena Gomez's journey is far from over. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, because this conversation is only just beginning. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next upload. And don't forget to drop a like and share your thoughts in the comments. It helps the channel grow and lets me know what stories you want covered next.